Every time you turn on the television or open social media, it seems another survivor of sexual harassment is coming forward with his or her story.
Sexual harassment is nothing new, but what is new is the heightened national conversation on the topic, which is making an impact across the country.
That includes here in the East. WNCT's Courtney Allen joins us with the story. Courtney.
Ken, Shayla, sexual harassment is defined as harassment in a workplace or other professional or social situation involving unwanted sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal and physical conduct. Officials in the East say it usually starts off as little side comments that grow to be humiliating and degrading. Those same officials sat down with 9 on Your Side to discuss the local impact the national conversation is making.
There have been even more new accusations against Harvey Weinstein. More than 60 women are now accusing the disgraced Hollywood movie producer of sexual misconduct.
I really believe they were watershed moments.
Larry Nassar, the former team doctor for USA Women's Gymnastics. He will likely spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Televised more, being discussed more.
Testimony from more than 150 victims.
People feeling that they can really tell their story.
It happened to me too.
Me too.
It happened to me too.
When the nation takes a look at any crime, it allows for individual local communities to also look at it.
Tracy Kennedy is a victim advocate for the Real Crisis Center in Greenville. She says reports of sexual harassment are rising in the East.
Sexual harassment is something that has grown as far as people understanding now that sexual harassment is not right and that they have the right to say something and do something about it.
Kennedy says one thing that remains the same in her 26 years of experience is the power imbalance.
What can you tell me about the role that power plays in sexual harassment?
We're talking about supervisors making people feel uncomfortable, making people feel embarrassed by who they are.
Greenville psychotherapist Dr. Leon Johnson says perpetrators use that power to suppress victims.
People are afraid because, for one thing, they know it's their employment or their job. They feel that they have to protect their reputation. They have to protect their name.
Johnson says despite victims not wanting to speak up, the national conversation on the issue is giving people the confidence to share now more than ever before.
People are calling the office and asking for someone that specializes or able to counsel in PTSD and sexual counseling. I noticed there's been an uptick in that. There is no specific age range, right up to in their 50s and 60s. People are talking about this now. Sometimes for the first time. It lets you know that other people have gone through the experience, and if they can come out, you can too.
Along with more people coming forward with their stories, there's an increase in businesses in the East implementing sexual harassment training.
It's great to see organizations taking the lead and going forward and establishing policies and training on those policies.
John Gard with Pitt County Sheriff's Office.
Explain to me the importance of training and communication.
But we have turnover. Another reason why, as an example, the sexual harassment training is every year, because staff does turn over, staff retires, people transfer. So you have to provide this training. It's got to be ongoing.
Gard says it's necessary for organizations to have ways people can report misconduct and to take their claims seriously.
The employer has a significant amount of leverage, you know, when it surrounds increasing one's safety or accountability.
Outside of the organization, Gard says there are law enforcement victim advocates, services at the district attorney's office, along with real crisis victim advocates like Kennedy, to help people regain the power that was stripped from them.
Our number one goal is to make sure that their voice is heard, to ask the questions they have, to get clear and concise and honest answers, and that they have a voice in the crime that was committed against them.
Some in the East reached out to us with their stories, but feared retaliation by sharing them publicly. If you or someone you know wish to find an outlet to share your story, please email me at callen@WNCT.com or visit our website for a list of resources in the area. Courtney Allen, 9 on Your Side.
An important discussion continues. Courtney, thanks.